It is a beautiful October night in the Big Apple. We're about 8 miles as the blimp flies from Midtown Manhattan, Giant Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, and out onto the field come the New York Jets to take on the Miami Dolphins. 6-44 the run-pass ratio, and of all things, in the post-Marino era, the most run-dominant team in the league, and again a run here by Smith in a first down. So Lamar Smith across the 50 to the 49, he comes out. Thurman Thomas, the future Hall of Famer, is in the game, and the pass is caught by Hunter Goodwin, the tight end. It's the work. 3rd and 5, and O.J. McDuffie sees his first action of the season. He's the man in motion, 81. Fiedler looks the other way, and the pass is caught at the 28-yard line by a run to Gadsden. Now in the absence of Martin, McDuffie coming back. They lost Lamar Thomas, another receiver in preseason, as Fiedler retreats. Fiedler goes deep, and that is Gadsden getting free at the 1-yard line. Kevin Williams is the guy who gets beaten on the play. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They give it to Smith, and he can't get in. It is Marvin Jones who denies him. And they run their 3rd play from the 1. On 3rd and goal, there's a whistle before the snap. Flag down, Walt Coleman.
Prior to the snap, false start, 60, offense, 5 yards, 3rd down.
John Bach.
So comfortable at the 6th than they did at the 1.
We'll find out. Fiedler, he swings it out to Smith, and they're not comfortable from the 6th either. Marvin Jones with the tackle.
Yeah, he did. Didn't miss the 1.
28-yard attempt for Olindo Mate, a very accurate field goal kicker. And he boots it through. So they have the ball for 8 minutes.
Guys in and out of there, you don't even have to include the linebackers. You've got 7 guys who play a lot of time on the D-line for the Dolphins.
3rd down and 11. And that is knocked down by Brock Marion. Fiedler throws, and the catch is made by Aronde Gadsden. A little pole vault, a little hurdle action to the 43-yard line. Chan Gailey, the last 2 years, the Cowboys head coach, the offensive coordinator for Miami. Sends in this play. Open is Leslie Shepard. Touchdown. Wow. Leslie Shepard, who's been around, and he's been a big play guy through the years. Gerald Soule in the game in the backfield now on 3rd down and 7. New York seeking its first down, and that pass is caught at the 36-yard line. But what a great tackle. Dedrick Ward is wrapped up by Patrick Surtain to keep him from picking up the first down. In a first quarter dominated by the Dolphins. And they begin on the ground with Smith cutting to the outside. And Lamar Smith has the first down, and then finally is still on his feet. He wasn't dragged down by Frost. He's going to go all the way. He broke a tackle by Scott Frost, a would-be tackle that would have saved a touchdown. Instead, Al Groh is stunned. The crowd is stunned. He just goes 68 yards, and the Dolphins lead 16-0 going on 17.
But this is the largest deficit they've had to face this year.
3rd and 17 as the second quarter begins in the Meadowlands. And Vinny throws, and it is intercepted by Sam Madison, the Pro Bowl cornerback at the New York 42-yard line.
The reliever, the only question is, you go Ray Lucas or you go Rivera from the Yankees.
And this is Smith on first down. So on both sides of the ball, they continue to dominate.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 8. Inside handoff to Thurman Thomas, but he stumbles on his way out of the backfield. And the longtime Buffalo Bill, you have to make 100. This would be number 100. 43 yards out, right down Broadway.
Might not last long, Al. We got Ryan Longwell in a couple weeks. He's at 85.
In the meantime, the Jets with huge problems right now. 20-0 Dolphins. An undrafted guy going against the guy who was the number 1 pick in the draft. Finney sets up the screen. Richie Anderson makes the catch. And he takes it out to the 24-yard line, but he doesn't get the first down, and they're forced to punt again.
You cannot handle every detail, and that's helped him greatly as a coach.
3rd down and 4 from the 45-yard line. Fiedler, pump fakes, wide open, and making the catch is Gadsden, and then Frost gets over there save the touchdown. Hope to have him back in 4 weeks. Meanwhile, it's Trent Green. 3rd down and 12. Fiedler throwing, and it's knocked down as Aaron Glenn goes over the back of Leslie Shepard to knock it down.
Use those 2 hands to catch the ball.
Hey, we got to see him hug ED. It's cool.
Meanwhile, you have Mate, a 36-yard attempt. If he misses it, Hollis has the record back, and he does. So Mate takes the all-time lead in percentage, and Mike Hollis sitting at home in Jacksonville. Mike, you're number 1 again.
Oh, I got it.
Corbett in motion. It is caught up at the 34-yard line by Curtis Martin, but he's shy of the first down. The 39-yard line. Anderson and a little toss back to Martin. So a little trickery. And Martin deep into Dolphin territory to the 27-yard line. Brian Walker makes the tackle.
Yeah, let's get a game going here. Dano, next time that illegal formation happens, you got to break it down and show it to me, because I never understand that.
3rd down and 16. And that is Gerald Sowell who gets taken down to the cascading booze.
Look at a team that's going to go far in the playoffs.
Fiedler hands the ball, and that's Thomas slipping again. So Thurman Thomas on his last 2 carries has been unable to get out of the backfield. Curtis Martin tonight, good average, but he's only been able to carry the ball 5 times. As the Dolphins have dominated the game. They've had the ball 17 minutes to the Jets 10. 1st and 10. And that is intercepted by Patrick Surtain. What a night for him.
Got to go to the bullpen, I think, here.
Jason
You
Taylor.
spent $45 to come watch me play.
He's our guy who's mic'd up. We'll hear from him at the half. 2 minutes left in the half, and on a quarterback draw, that is Fiedler taking it up to the 18-yard line, but it's 4th down and 2.
Get us into the second half.
There you go.
From the 47-yard line. Finney wheeling and then hits Anderson. And Anderson is taken down by Marion and out of bounds to save a timeout at the 41-yard line from the 40-yard line. 4-man rush, and they give it to Martin. He takes it to the 32-yard line. Altercation. That for the moment stops the clock. The Jets do not want to take a timeout. The clock restarts. They conserve their 2 timeouts, and on 2nd and 2, Testaverde out of the gun. Going to the corner, and it's flicked away. Double coverage, but a penalty marker on the pass intended for Coles.
Well, Walker almost took Martin's head off on the previous play.
Allowed in the first 6 games. The Purple People Eaters in 70, Atlanta in 77, and these guys. 2nd and 11 from the 18-yard line. Testaverde throwing. Anderson makes the catch. Started to stumble. Knocked out of bounds by Jones at the 11-yard line. 3rd down and 4. Huge play for the Jets as they try to get back into the game somehow, some way. And Testaverde goes and does it. Hits Corbett. Touchdown.
Money time. Go to your money guy.
Second down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Fiedler, he's going to scramble, and he gets the first down, and he goes all the way down to the New York 45, and now they can take a timeout. Ball at the 46-yard line, trying to get at least in the field goal range, and that is holed in, and a first down at the 34 by a run to Gadsden. And they want to conserve their timeout.
It's taken forever for the referee to get the ball
look
on.
at this. They're ready, and by the time they get the ball back in there, it costs them another 10 seconds. And now it is caught, and this is Thomas, who gets out of bounds with 8 seconds remaining, but it took an inordinately long period of time for the officials to get the ball ready for play. For Olindo Mate, Eward to hold. And Mate's kick is good. Just good. He's in this battle for undisputed possession of first place in the AFC East. Miami leads by 16. Let's check in with Melissa. It's tomorrow night. Meanwhile, tonight, Jets down by 16 on first down. Finney throws, caught. Martin has some room. And Curtis fights his way for a first down to the 45-yard line.
Came out of there like Chucky Knobloch.
Second down and 8 from the 38-yard line as Testaverde throws and open over the middle is Martin. He takes it to the 23-yard line, or Anderson. Richie Anderson for -1. It's third down and 11 at the 25-yard line. Then he protected well. Throws. He had a wide open receiver, but it's Brian Walker who intercepts it. Coles was slanting toward the post. He threw it outside, and the Dolphins stymie the Jets. Third pick for Miami. Sprain of his knee, and he's being listed as questionable, which means 50-50 for next week in Washington. Backside screen to Lamar Smith, and that works for a first down up to the 32-yard line. Second and 10 at the 42. Fiedler deep, and it's picked off at the 15-yard line by Marcus Coleman. The Jets desperate for a break, and they get one here with less than 6 minutes left in the third. Shucks. Second and 4 at the 18. And that is caught by Martin, and he's inbounds, first down. Third down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Anderson makes the catch and tries to get the first down. Is very, very close. He gets ridden down by the linebacker, Derek Rogers. Here is 4th and inches. And they give it to the up back, and I don't think he gets it. That's Anderson. No. Nope.
I'd ask for a replay. Like it's not an anomaly.
Well, look how much lower the Dolphins are than the Jets. That's what wins on 4th and short. The low man always wins because it stops the high man.
Football knowledge here. Why are the Jets playing so poorly?
I would have no idea. I sat up in the suite level the whole time, and I didn't watch a whole lot of the game. I think the whole suites are for people who don't want to watch the game. So I'll leave that for the guys upstairs to figure out.
Well, he's a distant relative of Arthur Fiedler, and he looks very deft with the baton tonight.
From the 13-yard line. Smith, look at Lamar Smith to the 2-yard line.
That's a Curtis Martin run right there.
From the 3-yard line on first down. They give it to Smith. Touchdown Miami. And so the Jets attempt to go for it on 4th down. Don't get it. And the Dolphins make them pay a very heavy price.
Conrad is really loving it, man. He's been knocking people back on their heels all night after that comment about how he couldn't block.
And I'll tell you one thing, Wayne Throwback is going to pull it off. I think as usual, the Jets are going to come from behind. You will see. It's going to give them some serious trouble now.
You heard it here. I'm not going to argue with him. Are you, Dennis?
I got a good
I'm a Jet fan.
From the 41-yard line. And that is caught at the 32-yard line by Dedrick Ward. Brian Walker, who's been hitting everything that moves tonight.
Now they got to go to the hurry-up offense. Time running down, the clock's still moving.
Second down at 13. Vinny for Coles, and does he make the catch? He does! How did he catch that one?
Same way he dropped that earlier one.
Sam Madison had it.
He took it out of Sam Madison's grasp. It went from an interception to a completion and a touchdown.
He juggled it, and Coles snatched it from him. Look at this. The first hands you'll see will be Madison's. And that's why some guys play defense and some guys play offense.
Heads up for the kids.
So it's 30-13. They're going to go for 2, which I find to be somewhat curious to begin with. And they do not make it. And I say it's curious because what good does it really do you? If it's 30-14, that's 16. You're going to need 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points anyway. And that is batted in the air and almost intercepted. Sean Ellis batted it, and then Fiedler got back there to make sure Ellis didn't intercept it. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Testaverde hits Anderson.
Boy, in addition to a great scheme, the Dolphin D really takes their pound of flesh. They hit.
And there goes Vinny. He's going to take off.
Get down.
Gets the first down. Tries to get to the sideline and can't. And the Dolphins wrap him up inbound.
For all the wrong reasons. You're not going to get in the end zone here. You might as well just step on out of bounds.
Here's Vinny. Throwing a little behind Throwback, but he makes the catch. And Throwback takes it inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. If somebody had gotten off. Testaverde throwing over the middle. It is caught at the 1-yard line, and in for the touchdown is Richie Anderson.
You would think that the Jets would be able to push it in. There, his knee is down, and clearly the ball is maybe even as much as a yard from being in the end zone.
After reviewing the play, the runner's knee was down at the 1-yard line.
The one time we cut away for a mandated commercial, they wrap it up quickly.
There is Testaverde. Off the play fake, a little crossing in the end zone, caught, touchdown. Jermaine Wiggins out of the shotgun. They have to get to the 45 to convert. Inside handoff, Thomas stopped well shy of the first, and so it's 3 and out. All of a sudden, their lead is now 10. The Jets have 7.5 minutes remaining, and they are first down at their own 19-yard line. Testaverde over the middle. That's caught by Coles. A flag comes in because Testaverde got whacked at the end of the play, and another flag comes out, and a third one. So you have a flag down behind Testaverde and 2 on the sideline at the end of the play. Vinny, out pattern, caught. Ward out of bounds, 33, first down against ASU. Third down and 10 at the 33. And that is caught by Corbett. Right over the middle goes Lane to the 18-yard line. Another Jet first down. Second and 10 from the 17. Vinny to the end zone. Is it caught? It is caught at the half-yard line. One official checks with the other, then says no. The field judge is behind Martin. Marion with the coverage, and the field judge closest to the play had to look all the way across the field to get the incomplete sign.
Now this one may be worth the challenge. That's a catch. That's a catch. It looked like it might have gone through to his elbows.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The ball went through the receiver's arms and hit the ground. The Jets are charged with a team timeout.
Under pressure, off his back foot, the pass is incomplete. The pressure was on that time. The Dolphin line did its job. Snap was a little errant, but Tupa got it down, and Hall bangs it through. Third down and 20 now. Fiedler sacked at the 6-yard line. Brian Cox unabated to the quarterback.
Haven't called Cox's name that much tonight. He's saving it up for the big play.
And Anderson almost ran into Testaverde, but everything is working. Martin takes it to the 24. They trail by 20 or more points. That was against Denver in 78. This would be the biggest deficit ever overcome. That one was 21. Here's Vinny going to the end zone. Can he make the catch? Yes!
Corbett. Look at this.
We've seen that catch before. 361 for Miami and 360 for the once moribund Jets. Brock Marion from the 7. And Brock Marion is into Jets territory, taken down at the 46-yard line. They have all of their timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Fiedler. And And he's going for 6 into the end zone. It's wide open is Shepard. Touchdown, Miami. This is a street game.
This is a Jets-Dolphins offensive game that we kind of predicted before the game, right, Al?
23, actually, because they went for the 2 and didn't get it on their last 4 possessions. And that is caught by Curtis Martin as he crosses the 50.
The huddle was screwing him up. That was the problem.
It's a little dump off to Martin. And he takes it to the 37-yard line.
Give the cornerbacks help deep. They're not going to leave Corbett alone anymore.
Benny with a 211-yard quarter. And even more, wide open is Anderson. Anderson to the 12-yard line. First down.
Keyshawn Johnson.
3rd down and 3. They have Corbett slotted to the right. They send Ward in motion that way. The handoff goes to Anderson, and he gets to the 4. And now you've got a gigantic play coming up. It's the 2-minute warning, and it's 4th and 1. So it comes down to this. Benny throwing, and stopped at the 1 is Anderson, but he has the first down. He has the first down. No timeouts.
Good throw by Testaverde. What a catch under pressure.
Anderson has caught 11 passes tonight for 103 yards. Martin can't get in. Stopped by Taylor. Did I see that graphic correct? 19 first downs in this quarter? That's unbelievable. Meanwhile, 2nd down and goal from the 2 out of the tight formation. Fake to Martin, then a dump, and it is juggled and caught by Jumbo Elliott.
Well, Jumbo, they had the hands team in.
The tackle lines up as an eligible receiver at the end of the line. He's open, he's juggling, he's falling down.
This place will go ballistic.
All right, we saw that the crossbar sort of got in the way at the end of the replay. Let's take a look at it from this angle now. Juggle, juggle, juggle.
That's a
He's
catch.
got it, yes. Yep. 3 receivers to the right, McDuffie to the left. And they give it to Thurman Thomas, and he's going to pass, but nobody's open, so Thurman's going to try to take off and gets knocked down at the 47-yard line. They take a timeout, 18 seconds.
He never looked back to Thomas.
Fiedler looking for at least 20 yards. Under pressure, nearly gets sacked. Pass is incomplete. Shane Burton had him wrapped up again.
Miami's the visitors. Call the coin. His choice is heads.
They usually bring Phil Luckett in for these.
Heads. Miami won the toss. Will receive.
From the 42. And that's intercepted by Coleman. And then he fumbles. And Miami's going to wind up getting the ball back with a first down. Of all things, on 3rd down and 5, the Jets get possession, and then once they get possession, if you fumble the ball and the other team recovers, they get it back with a first down.
Unbelievable.
The 39-yard line. Bono. A little toss back to Smith. And Smith, who had a tremendous first half, at the 33-yard line. One more first down, and they'll be in field goal range for Mate. And that is piss off again by Coleman.
Down by Coleman.
And that time the play is dead at the 33-yard line because contact was made by Gadsden.
Wow.
You got to hand it to Marcus Coleman for hanging in there mentally very, very well late in the ball game.
Big 3rd and 3. Then he throws. Caught! It is Corbett to the 40, to the 32-yard line. Zach Thomas catches him from behind.
Corbett is named.
And Corbett is working against Jerry Wilson again. Testaverde has gone to Corbett.
2nd and 4. signal from the official, and they say no. Another look. Yes, it hit the ground.
Good call by the officials, late as it was.
Anything is possible. From 40 yards. Quick snap. Pick away.